Imagine if Russell Westbrook got traded after he just got traded. After going 0-6 in the NBA preseason, Laker fans are starting to worry about the fit of Russell Westbrook. And with the Lakers having high expectation but not living up to it in the preseason, there has been multiple rumors coming up that Russell Westbrook could be on the move. After failing tremendously in the NBA preseason, this report came out. NBA exec thinks the Lakers trading Russell Westbrook could happen. This was said by an anonymous NBA exec, and to go into deep detail, he says this specifically. Absolutely. I believe the Lakers will look to cut their losses if they don't get going in the first month or two of the season. By that I mean that Russell Westbrook could find himself on the move before the deadline if he doesn't mesh well. Ever since being traded to the Lakers, the biggest conversation is, can Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis mesh well on the same floor, with all three of these superstars being ball-dominant players? We were simply worried that they wouldn't be a good match, and so far in the preseason, you can already say that with them going 0-6, they're not the perfect match. So for this video, we're going to look ahead at the possibility of Russell Westbrook potentially being traded. And if the Lakers want to build a true championship roster, the trade scenarios I'm proposing today, it makes sense. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a very special episode of Easy Buckets. My name is Soom, and if you're a big basketball fan, welcome to the channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. But without wasting any more time, let's talk about some Russell Westbrook trades. The first trade today is with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Cavs right now are one of the more popular teams that could offer a pretty good package. In this scenario, they would be offering Collin Sexton, Kevin Love, and Isaac Okoro in exchange for Russell Westbrook. With Russell Westbrook being on a hefty contract of $44 million, these three players match the contract salary, and on the Lakers' perspective, they get good quality depth. Bringing in Kevin Love is a no-brainer. He's an NBA vet and knows how to win on a championship squad, and more importantly, has chemistry with LeBron James. And with Kevin Love playing on a rebuilding Cavaliers team, we know he doesn't want to be there long-term, and if he wants to win a championship, going to LA makes a lot of sense. Getting the young guns of Collin Sexton and Isaac Okoro has to be the main part of this deal, because with Sexton being a young point guard that can replace Russell Westbrook, he brings in a scoring factor, but a better floor spacing factor. Collin Sexton averaged about 25 points per game last season, and on the Lakers behind LeBron James, he would be a downgrade from Russell Westbrook, but would be an upgrade from Dennis Schroeder from last season. The point of this trade is getting good quality depth for the overall Lakers roster, and I really like this deal. The next trade on this list is revolving the San Antonio Spurs, and that's Russell Westbrook joining Greg Popovich, as the Lakers in return get a lot of the Spurs' depth. The trade would be DeJounte Murray, Thaddeus Young, and Doug McDermott in exchange for Russell Westbrook. On the Lakers' perspective, getting all three of these players brings in an all-around factor. DeJounte Murray is a young point guard that has a lot of promise and has a lot of similar attributes to Russell Westbrook. He's an all-around point guard that can pass, score, and rebound, and more importantly, his defensive-minded personality could simply boost the Lakers' overall defense. Thaddeus Young comes in for veteran leadership, and when talking about Doug McDermott, the Lakers have been looking for a sharpshooter, and Doug McDermott would simply come in to be the best shooter on the squad. The Spurs are no longer a viable playoff team, and maybe getting Russell Westbrook to build around might be something Greg Popovich wants to do. The next team on this list is talking about the Indiana Pacers, and that's Russell Westbrook joining Domantas Sabonis. In this trade, it will be Russell Westbrook in exchange for Malcolm Brogdon and Miles Turner. I believe this might be one of the better case scenarios in this video. Malcolm Brogdon proved last year that he's a potential all-star caliber point guard. And with Malcolm right now being in his prime and still producing, if he could stay healthy, I believe he'll be a great floor spacing point guard for the Lakers. When looking at the Lakers' overall roster, imagine a frontcourt of Miles Turner and Anthony Davis, two big men that can block the shot at a high efficient rate. That team would be nearly unstoppable, and of course, it would be hard to score on. The Indiana Pacers have been trying to find an all-star guard to surround Domantas Sabonis and Caris LeVert and TJ Warren with, and honestly, Russell Westbrook is better than Malcolm Brogdon. And the last scenario on this list is talking about the possibility of the Portland Trailblazers trading for Russell Westbrook. This would be a crazy scenario. It would be a trade between Russell Westbrook in exchange for Damian Lillard. Oh boy, Laker fans, y'all gotta get excited about this one. After trading for Russell Westbrook, the Lakers were very honest and said they first prioritized Dame. But with Dame being very expensive and also not even being available, the Lakers somewhat settled for Russell. One thing's for sure though, these two are both superstars, but Damian Lillard is 100% better. He's a better shooter, a better leader, and more importantly, a reliable scorer. And sometimes when Anthony Davis and LeBron James are not showing up, Dame would simply be their go-to guy. I believe getting Damian Lillard would be the best case scenario for the Lakers, but honestly folks, it's the most unlikely. So yes guys, this wraps up my video for today, talking about some potential trades revolving Russell Westbrook if he were to be traded. What's most important to me is I want to know your thoughts. Do you believe these trade scenarios make sense, and do you believe it's realistic? Put your thoughts down in the comments below, but other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Woo!